Hi guys, so it's time for my January favourites video, and this month I really had to narrow it down to products that I have been loving because, as you know, since my last monthly favourites video, I did a yearly favourites video at the end of December, but since my last monthly favourites video, I have had Christmas, and then I've also been to LA where I picked up lots of awesome new beauty products and other things. So there's a lot of new things in my life in this last month that I have been loving, but I've managed to kind of like whittle it down to, I think there's about 12 things. So starting with makeup, my #1 favourite makeup discovery of the month has been the Revlon lip butters. Now there's been so much hype about these in the States, but they're not actually out in the UK yet, and I managed to get some when I was over in LA. They're actually a gift from my friend Ingrid, who I was staying with. And she actually bought me 5 colours, which was really generous of her, but she got me like a good selection of the colours, but my 2 favourite ones are definitely Lollipop and Berry Smoothie. Now Lollipop, first of all, I love the packaging of these, they're absolutely amazing, and if you want to see a full review on the Revlon lip butters, then I will put a link in the information bar below to my review that I did on my blog. I did like a full review with swatches and pictures of them all on my lips and stuff. But anyway, my 2 favourite colours, Lollipop is a really bright fuchsia, which is, I think this is probably the most pigmented shade. It's definitely the most pigmented shade that I have. I'm not sure whether it's the most pigmented shade in the collection, but it's really just like a lipstick. It's not like, I mean, these are marketed kind of as, because they're lip butters, they're kind of marketed as like a lip balm, like a tinted lip balm, but that is a lot more than a tinted lip balm. It's kind of like a going out shade, but then my favourite one for everyday is Berry Smoothie. As you can see, I've actually used up a lot of this, considering I've only had it for a couple of weeks. And this is more of a kind of berry pink colour, and it's kind of, I hate this term because it's really overused, but it's like a Your Lips But Better colour. But I absolutely love those, and I would thoroughly recommend trying them out if you can get them already if you're in the States. I think they're out in Canada, I'm not sure about elsewhere worldwide, but they're coming out in England on March the 14th, I believe. So get excited if you're in the UK, because these are my favourite at the moment. I absolutely love them. Another lip product I've been loving is from Avon, and it is their Glazewear Sparkle Lip Gloss in Shimmering Amethyst, and this is just kind of like my kind of colour. If there's ever any bright colours, I will always be drawn to this kind of fuchsia pink. It's got blue kind of purpley iridescent glitter in it. I always love that kind of stuff as well. It's not ridiculously pigmented, but it definitely shows up on your lips. And it's totally not sticky either, so I absolutely love that. It stays on for ages. It's kind of got the feeling like it stays on your lips, but it's not sticky on your lip. For some reason the smell reminds me of MAC lip glasses, but it's very different in consistency to MAC lip glasses because they are really sticky, and this is totally not sticky. So I'm not really sure why. I think it must be like the flavour or something. Anyway, talking of MAC, I do have a favourite from MAC, which is not actually that common for me. I kind of I feel like I went off MAC for a while and I'm kind of rediscovering it at the moment, but I have been absolutely loving my Lingering eyebrow pencil. I don't actually, eyebrows crayon. I'm pretty sure that's the French version. All of the writing has come off on mine, but this is basically like a twist up eyebrow pencil. And the one thing that annoys me actually is that you can't retract it back down, so once you've clicked it up, it won't go back down. So I don't actually know how much I have left in this, whether it's about to run out, but mine is really beaten up. I bought this well over a year ago, maybe even coming on for 2 years ago, and I used it loads when I first got it, and then it's kind of stayed in the back of my drawer and become a little bit neglected and forgotten about, and I rediscovered it this month and I've been using it every single day and I love it. So I'm definitely kind of converted, and this is what I'm using on my eyebrows at the moment. Another thing that I got when I was in LA that I'm absolutely in love with, and it's very dirty because it's NARS and their packaging just attracts dirt, is the NARS Dan Mari palette. And if you guys didn't see this, if I actually featured it was in Alison's haul video actually on Alison's channel, so I'll link that in the information bar below. If you didn't see our haul video that we filmed when we were in LA that was on her channel, it was on that. And I actually saw this on Alison's blog for the first time, and I was like, oh my god, I have to get that because I love NARS blushes. They're like my all-time favourite blushes, and this was just such a great deal. It was $60, I think, or $65, and you get 6 colours. So you get I can't quite remember the names. Desire, which is this really, really bright pink. You get Sin, which is a gorgeous kind of plummy, slightly shimmery colour, but it looks really dark kind of purple in the pan, but when you have it on, it's really nice to actually have it on it. I actually have it on today. So that's Desire, and then you get Orgasm, which is one of my favourites, and then Super Orgasm, which is pretty much the same, just with a lot more shimmer in it. And then you get Hungry Heart, which is from the Hungry Heart duo, but it's the highlighter colour, and then you get a really deep bronzer called Casino. So I absolutely love this palette because it'll kind of cover you for all bases, like, and because I travel a lot as well, it's great to take travelling. It was limited edition, and apparently I was very, very lucky to find it, because after I bought this palette on the first day that I was in LA, I then decided that I wanted to get one for my sister-in-law for her birthday, and we went around pretty much every single Sephora that we could find in LA during the next week, and I couldn't find them. They're like, they've been sold out for weeks. Like, I can't believe you managed to find one last week. So I was apparently very lucky, but if you can manage to get your hands on one of these, they are amazing, and I'm hoping that they will re-promote them either for like Christmas next year or something, because they are really, really great. Anyway, that's it for makeup. Quite short and sweet for makeup. I do have one nail polish, so actually two nail polishes that I have been loving. The first one is OPI Last Friday Night from the Katy Perry collection, which is this bright blue, kind of, it's not holographic, I would say it's iridescent, like a bright blue iridescent glitter. It goes on very, very sheerly, but if you do 3, maybe 4 coats, you do get something that looks like the bottle. If you have a kind of indigo blue colour that you want to layer it over, it makes it a lot easier, because you just need 2 coats of this and then 1 coat of colour. But I really, really love this, and I wore it pretty much the whole time that I was in LA. And yeah, I know it's pretty old. I think the Katy Perry collection came out quite a while ago, but I really wanted this colour for a while, and I generally refuse to buy OPI in England now, because they increased their price. I think it's $11.50 a bottle. Either $10.50 or $11.50, but it seems ridiculous when they're $8, around about $8 or $9 in the States, which is a lot cheaper. So it's pretty much half the price, well, it is half the price that they are in England, so I love that. And then I've also been loving, this is actually brand new, but I love it so much I'm putting it in my monthly favourites, the one that I'm wearing at the moment, which is from Butter London. And this is called Knackered, and it's a really pretty kind of purple, blue, green duochrome with very, very fine holographic glitter, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And I got recommended, or Ingrid actually gave me 3 Butter London polishes when I was in LA staying with her as part of my Christmas gift. I'm talking so fast today. Yeah, she gave me 3 as part of her Christmas present to me, and I really, really loved them. And then I got home and had a look online at the new spring collection, and I absolutely fell in love. So I ordered this one, and I also ordered one called Disco Biscuit, which is pretty much like the Avon lip gloss in a nail varnish, but that hasn't arrived yet. So I'm still waiting for that to arrive, but I love this one, and I'm wearing that now. So loving that. I'm also loving another purchase from LA. Most of these, actually, the next few are purchases from LA, is the Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer in Island Margarita. This smells so good, literally. It just smells delicious, and it makes you, it's really refreshing but like fruity at the same time. Normally with Bath & Body Works scents, like for the candles, I always go for the spicy, more kind of food related, like vanilla or cinnamon scented candles, but when it comes to hand sanitizer, I really don't like their kind of foodie based ones like vanilla and cinnamon. I have had those from the past and I just don't really like them. I really like their fruity ones, and this is definitely my favourite. It smells, I wouldn't say it smells like a margarita, it reminds me more of a mojito, but if you have access to Bath & Body Works and you like hand sanitizer, I would recommend that, and it's really cheap too. I think it's like, it's 5 for $5, I'm pretty sure, so I bought a load of them when I was away. The next thing, another thing that I bought when I was in LA, is the Taylor Swift perfume. If you guys follow me a lot, you will know that I'm a huge fan of Taylor Swift, and her perfume isn't out in the UK yet, so I was very, very excited to smell it for the first time. And I'd kind of decided even before I'd smelt it that I was going to buy it, because I'd heard lots of reviews on it. I knew it was going to be sweet and fruity, and I love sweet and fruity fragrances, and I love Taylor Swift, and the bottle is holographic and it has charms on it, so basically it was going to be a winner for me anyway. But I actually love the fragrance, and I've been wearing it pretty much every day since I bought it. It smells really, really fruity. It's kind of like berry fruity, but it's got a tiny, tiny hint of floral in it with, I want to say, a little bit of vanilla too. I'm not sure what the actual notes of this are, but it's kind of like, It smells kind of like a smooth fruity scent rather than a super sugary kind of sharp fruity scent. It smells like a very kind of smooth scent, which I'm guessing is probably vanilla or something along those lines. I will find a review of the Taylor Swift perfume and put it in the information bar below. In fact, I'll probably just do my own review on my blog in the next few weeks, so if you want to see that, then make sure you check out my website to keep updated on my blog posts, because I always do fragrance reviews. I love doing fragrance reviews, even though I'm probably not the best at them, I just love doing them. Anyway, moving on to kind of body products. The first thing is from Aromatherapy Associates, and this is their Ultimate Bath and Shower Oil collection. And this is something that I had actually wanted for a very, very long time, but it's not really the kind of thing that you buy for yourself because it's kind of a gift product. It basically has, I don't know how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of their different bath and shower oils, and I got this as a gift at Christmas time. And my favourite one, the Relax Deep, I've recommended before in one of my monthly favourites, but this basically has 9 of their best-selling ones, and as you can see, I've only used 4 of them so far. I have the Relax Deep one, so I haven't tried that yet, but I've used the De-Stress Mind, De-Stress Muscle, Revive, Morning, and Support Lavender and Peppermint, and out of those ones, definitely the Lavender and Peppermint one is amazing. In general, I think Aromatherapy Associates bath oils are the best ones that I've tried. They are very pricey. I think this set is like £50 or something, hence you probably wouldn't buy it for yourself, but it's just such a nice sampler and I absolutely love it. And you only need a tiny amount in each bath as well, so each of these will last probably 4, maybe 5 baths, so you get quite a lot of baths out of 9 of those, so I'm loving that. And yeah, I definitely recommend if you want to try bath oils to go for Aromatherapy Associates because they are just amazing. And you can buy the little duo sets as well for a little bit less money. The next thing is my Laura Mercier Creme de Pistache hand cream, and I've had this for quite a while. I'm totally obsessed with the whole Laura Mercier Creme de Pistache collection. I've had everything in the collection bar the perfume and the new body butter that they've released. I've tried everything else and I just adore it. I love the scent, it's so delicious and lovely, and I have been using this a lot recently. I don't know why I've kind of rediscovered it. I've been using my Soap and Glory hand food for a long time, and then I kind of rediscovered this. It was in my it was in one of my drawers and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. I haven't been using it because it's my favourite. So I put it on my bedside table, so it means that I use it a lot more often, and I've just been loving it, so I love that. And if you're looking for a good hand cream, this is amazing. It's not greasy and it smells delicious and it leaves your hands like nice and hydrated, but it's not like over the top. I just smudged lipstick all over my other hand. Disaster. And the last thing for body products is, and this is a very weird one because it's not a very kind of glamorous product, it's the Imperial Leather Foam Burst Shower Gel. And the scent that I like is the Citrus Burst with lime oil and kiwi extract. So it's basically lime and kiwi. I absolutely love this. If you guys haven't tried a shower gel like this, the Foam Burst ones are the ones that they come out in a tiny bit of gel, and the smallest bit of gel goes into the hugest amount of foam. So it's kind of fun if you are used to just normal shower gel. It's kind of a bit different. I'm sure most people will have tried this because they've been out for a long time. But yeah, I just love the scent. It's really refreshing in the morning and it smells lovely and fruity and I really like it. And this is like my 3rd can, so I thought I'd better actually put it in a monthly favourites because I've been using it for a while now and I hadn't mentioned it, and I was like, it's definitely worth a mention because I've been loving it. And that is it for beauty and kind of body products. I do have a kind of jewellery favourite, and it's not one specific thing. I don't know if you guys, if you've been watching my videos from LA, so like the haul videos and outfit of the day videos, you'll know that I've been a little bit obsessed with rose gold. And this kind of, there's 3 bits of rose gold that I've been wearing almost every day this month. The first one is my Michael Kors watch, which was a gift from Ingrid. It was a belated birthday gift and I absolutely adore this watch. I've been wearing it every day apart from today because I have it to show you in the video, but I've been wearing it pretty much every day since she gave it to me, and I absolutely just, I love it. It's a limited edition one, so the normal design, a lot of people actually asking me for the number, and I believe it's MK5368. So it's a limited edition version of their normal rose gold watch that they do. They do tons of them, so you'll have to look online to see the normal one. But it has little diamantes around every other number, which I think is really subtle because I like a little bit of bling but not too much. So Ingrid like totally hit the nail on the head. Like, I have never seen a Michael Kors rose gold watch that I like more than this, and I've wanted one for a long time, but I haven't kind of seen one that really stood out, and this one is just perfect for me. I love it. So I've been wearing that, and I've been wearing that with my bangle set, which I also got in LA, and these are from Henry Bendel, which I absolutely love, by the way. And when I go to New York in April, I'm definitely going to be checking out more of their rose gold jewellery because it's just awesome, and they have really nice designs, because I find it's often quite hard to find like nice rose gold jewellery that isn't ridiculously expensive. Like Henry Bendel jewellery, it's not cheap, it's definitely not cheap. Like I think these are $100 for 3, but a lot of the time when you find rose gold jewellery, it's like thousands because it's real rose gold, and you don't usually find so much kind of imitation rose gold. Anyway, I love these bangles because they're square, which I think is quite, well, they're squared off, which I think is really unusual, and then they have different sizes and shaped gems on them. And I just love these. I love the way they look with the watch. I just think they all go really, really nicely. And then the final bit of jewellery is my double star ring. And this was actually a gift from my brother for my birthday this July. And I wore it, I tend to put it on my middle finger on my right hand like that. And I wore it quite a lot when I first got it. And then I kind of forgot about it. And then having these two rose gold kind of things all together, I've been wearing it a lot more again because it kind of goes with it. And I just, for some reason, I don't know quite what the attraction to me in rose gold is, because I think I find it a lot easier to wear than yellow gold. I think yellow gold on my skin tone looks a little bit harsh, whereas rose gold is a little bit more fitting with my skin tone, and I just love it. And then finally, my last favourite of the month is a book, or a book series to be more specific. I'm a little bit late on the bandwagon with this one, but my favourite book at the moment is The Hunger Games. I know this is an absolutely huge book, and I'll get like 50 million comments being like, oh, you should have read it ages ago. I know, because I love it so much. Joey, or Joe Graceffa, who I also met in LA, I've mentioned my LA trip about 500 times in this video, I'm sorry, who is awesome, and you should go and check out his videos if you haven't seen them already. He's hilarious. He recommended this to me because it's like his all-time favourite book, and I read the first and second book in 2 days when I was away last weekend, and I was actually ill when I was away. If you want to know more about my trip, then go and check out my vlog channel. I'll put a link in the information bar below. So I basically read the first 2 books in 2 days, which I was obsessed. Like, I was being antisocial. And this one, I think I've got about 6 chapters in, so like this far in so far. And if any of you are wondering why I'm reading a book rather than my Kindle, I am absolutely gutted because I left my Kindle on the plane on the way out to LA. And I know my last video was my what's in my bag video, but I actually filmed that before I went to LA, so it had my Kindle in it. And then I left my Kindle on the plane, and I didn't realise that I'd left it on the plane until my journey back. So when I went to pack my bags to go home, when I was at Ingrid's flat, I was like, have you seen my Kindle anywhere? Like, I'm sure I haven't read it this week, because we'd been so busy I hadn't been reading my book. And she was like, oh no. So I dug through everything, and yeah, I left it on the plane, so that sucks. And I'm trying to get it back, like, through lost property, but I don't know how much luck I'm gonna have, considering I waited like over 10 days to notify them that I'd lost my Kindle. Anyway, so I'm back to books, but I don't know, I might buy another Kindle. I'm kind of undecided because it's obviously a lot of expense. I spent like £150 buying my first Kindle, so I'm really gutted to have lost it. And my travel insurance has an excess of £150, so it's not worth claiming on that for. And yeah, so that's my sucky story about losing my Kindle, but I'm loving The Hunger Games, so it's all okay. And the film is coming out in a couple of months, and I'm really excited for that now. So yeah, I'm a Hunger Games convert, and I'm loving it. And that's it for my monthly favourites. I hope you guys all had a fantastic January, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!